What's up everybody, Jesse here, or Game Over Jesse as y'all may know me, and today we have some very exciting news from Nintendo. Apparently, Zelda Wii U will no longer be the only game shown off at E3. It's looking more and more like a traditional Nintendo press conference or Nintendo E3. Now, they released an official statement to the press saying, Nintendo heads to E3 once again and brings the coverage directly to you with the 2-day program from Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. Tune in starting at 9 AM Pacific Time on June 14th for a day of live streaming, gameplay focused on The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, and first live gameplay Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon that kicks off the program. Day 2 of Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 will showcase upcoming releases for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, including Monster Hunter Generations, Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past, and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Day 2 will start with the special Pokémon GO developer Q&A at 10 AM Pacific Time on June 15th. But apparently, they're only going to be showing off these games and doing the Q&A event, and Zelda Wii U will still remain the only playable game at E3. But for those of you that are interested in playing Zelda Wii U but can't go to the New York event, or you can't go to E3, if you remember, for the past few years, every single year around E3 time, Nintendo always has a deal with Best Buy to where you can go to their store and you can play some of the demos that they're showing off at E3. Last year they had Triforce Heroes and a couple of other games. The year before that they had some games. And with Zelda Wii U being such a big focus, I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be doing the same exact deal with Best Buy for Zelda Wii U. So if you can't go to E3, you can't watch the conference live, then you can watch it at home on your computer or whatever device you choose, and then you can go out to the Best Buy, more than likely, and play the demo, which is exciting. But the more exciting thing is, what does this mean for Nintendo's E3 press conference, or whatever you want to call it, their Nintendo Direct, whatever they're going to do? Because at first, everyone thought it's only going to be about Zelda, it's only Zelda Wii U, that's it. But now we're seeing a game for their mobile platform, which is Pokémon GO. We're seeing 3DS games and other Wii U games. So, do you think we're going to be getting a couple surprises at E3? Because, I mean, I'm sure there's at least one or two games that they want to talk about that they haven't announced yet, since they delayed Zelda Wii U again. Maybe they'll show off all the Zelda Wii U footage, and then at the end of the press conference they'll say something like, because Zelda Wii U is delayed once again, to hold, not necessarily to hold fans over, but that is kind of what they said Wind Waker HD was, to hold fans over for Zelda Wii U, because it was going to take a lot longer than expected to develop. Maybe they'll show off a new Zelda game, whether it be for 3DS, a remake, or for Wii U, or a remake. A lot of people think Link's Awakening is going to be getting a similar remake to that A Link Between Worlds did, with the Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. A lot of people think Link's Awakening because it was on the original Game Boy, not even necessarily in color, and it did have the DX Game Boy Color upgrade or whatever. But a full-on remake, I think if any game deserves it, it would be that one. Because you can go back, you can play the original Legend of Zelda or Zelda 2, and they still play really well. Link's Awakening still plays really well, but it doesn't hold up as much because it was on the Game Boy, which was even more restricted in terms of what you can do in screen size and everything. So I'm excited to see if they will be showing off something else, if they have a surprise, a secret that they haven't mentioned yet. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Nintendo will be showing off a surprise game? Do you think there'll be more changes to their E3 schedule? Do you think any of the games mentioned are going to be great? I know Monster Hunter it's a huge seller. Dragon Quest is a huge seller. I'm not really sure what the Tokyo Mirage Sessions are, and obviously Pokemon Sun, Moon, and Go are all going to sell millions and millions and millions of copies. But it'll be exciting to actually see what those games are. but I'm still mostly excited for Zelda Wii U, but I want to know what you're excited for. Do you think the other games being at E3 is going to take away from Zelda Wii U? Because before it was an entire E3 conference dedicated to just Zelda Wii U. That would give them more time to show off anything. They could probably run through and beat the entire game if they tried. But it gives them hours and hours and hours to talk about Zelda Wii U and answer fan questions and everything. But now that they're showing off these other games, it kind of takes time away from Zelda Wii U. So do you think we'll just see like the average press conference like we always do, or do you think it'll still be heavily focused on Zelda Wii U? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you all for watching. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video. I want to thank you all for watching it all the way through. This is the end slate, or the part of the video where I'm supposed to say something clever to convince you to subscribe or watch another one of my videos. So if you liked what you've seen here, then I have another top 10 video where I go over the top 5 lies that Nintendo has told their fans, which is interesting if you're into that sort of thing. And then if you're into Zelda or just Nintendo games in general, I have another awesome video that I'm really proud of, where I collaborated with Yuri of Wind, HMK, McIntyre Productions, and several others to come up with a Zelda theory on who built Hyrule. We all know Hyrule from the game's overworld. In most Zelda games, it's the world that you're in, and you never really stop and think who actually built all of this. So we worked together, Yuri of Wind, HMK, McIntyre Productions, and we recorded this theory. I hope you guys like it. And last but not least, I want to take the time to thank my Patreons for actually making this video possible. If it wasn't for their support on patreon.com/GameOverJesse, then I wouldn't have really had the time to put forth to actually make this video. So thank you Alex Myers, Gus Calvo, Jonathan, The Itch Network, and Julio Rodriguez. Thank you all for your support and contributions on patreon.com. And if you would like to help support this channel as well, to help me create videos like this, or give me ideas, or even be in some of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse.